Hey everybody, welcome back to the Drive and Thrive podcast, episode number 4, where the mics are faking.
We're faker.
I'm actually filming this the same day I filmed Christmas Eve's episode number 3. I know I said in that video that I said I couldn't get anybody. I did. I found this guy on the side of the street.
Yeah, he picked me up. I don't know.
I ended up at his mom's house, which is my aunt, just so happens to be, which is
That's
crazy.
That's weird.
In other news, KFC came back with their wraps, the mac and cheese chicken wraps. You can get 2 for $5. Just saying, not
Two for
sponsored.
$5?
2 for $5.
That is worth it right there.
Not sponsored, by the way. I wish.
That'd be so nice.
How you been, dude? How you been, Bubba?
It's been pretty good.
That's great, bud. How's school? School?
School is school. Finals week sucked because finals. Who likes finals?
Nobody likes finals. You know what my final was for auto body collision class? My mother's calling me.
Oh, would you look at that?
Let me answer that real quick. Hello.
Come upstairs. Just you. We're doing our gift exchange.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, so.
Alright,
So
we're gonna
I
have
could-
to pick this up here in a fat minute.
Did they hear that?
We will be back, and you are gonna finish this episode because we are only 4 minutes into this episode. So
We're actually only like 2 minutes in because this is the second intro.
Yes.
You don't know it, but this is the second intro.
yeah, we did its second intro. So we'll see you sometime. We're gonna finish this episode though.
May not even be here.
Alright,
We'll finish it.
jump cut to the next one. Hey everybody, welcome back. After your quick commercial break that was like 45 minutes long, I had to go do a white elephant adult gift exchange. I ended up with $20 in cash. So
And he lost money because he put $22. No, it was like $25.
it was like $25. It's fine. I ended up with $20. $20 is $20, and that's 4 lunches for me. So that's a week's worth of lunch at school. You know,
You
can
don't even go to school.
Did-
You go to college.
I know, that's crazy. Did you know you can go to McDonald's and get 2 McChickens and a large sweet tea for less than $5? Now you know. That's plus tax too. It's like $4.70 something. I always round up the
With
change
tax.
though for Ronald McDonald's house. Get that dude out of his house, dude. He needs to stop living like a clown.
Poor Ronald.
Poor Ronald.
This is never in the right spot.
It's never in the right spot. Anyways, we're back. I asked you how you been. How's school?
How's auto body been?
It's going. As you've seen in the last episode, or the episode before that, one of the first 2 podcast episodes I talked about how my car got backed into. I'm fixing that door in my auto body collision class. So that's going to be fun. It's not going to be fun, actually, because I have to do it myself. The door itself is like $800, and then I have to paint it and do all that stuff. But, you know, it'll be fine.
Why don't you just fix the old one?
Because it looks like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not getting fixed. You can't pull that dent.
I mean,
You could.
if you
Had.
really want
But have you
to,
seen the crinkle under the mirror? It looks
If
like you
you-
crushed a piece of paper in your hand.
It does.
It's literally crushed under the mirror. The mirror, the line of the door literally goes from like this to this. And it does a Z in the middle of the door.
everything's
You can pull-
fixable.
Everything's fixable.
Is it worth it? Nah.
No, absolutely not. I might as well just buy another door and paint it. It'll be way easier than ripping dents out of a door.
I'm gonna make fun of you if you get that color wrong.
Fun
I
fact, my
will
car,
100%.
the one I normally am in to do the podcast, normally it looks gray, but it's supposed to be green.
Yeah. Insert
Picture of green looking
car. His car.
My-
the color
my
his
car
car's
first.
supposed to be.
My car first. And now the green car. Yeah. I don't know why. That's how I bought it. And I think it's because after years of just being dirty. It's not been fully cleaned and detailed and waxed. But I feel like if I polished the paint, got all the scratches out, and like waxed it and like clear coated it like the right way, I think the green would come back out. Because that car has a crap ton of flake in it. That's green and blue flake. But I think it's hiding under all the scratches. Which would make sense.
It is a very nasty car. He lives on a dirt road.
I live on a dirt road and drive a sports car. Not a good idea. But I do it anyways because you know what?
It a sports car.
But you know what? Screw that.
Oh, yours moves with you because yours is connected to the.
Yeah, mine's connected to my chair.
Genius.
Let's see here.
It picks up no audio, but it is connected to his chair.
Yeah, no audio because
Neither does this one.
Look at this. You see this? This is just the filter, but
that's what goes on this one.
It looks cool, but like I said,
phonies.
The podcast where the mics are faking, we're even faker.
Was it in the first intro or the second intro?
Second intro.
That we added this.
That we added this.
Or that we said that this was.
This is the real mic.
Yeah,
this tiny thing's the real mic. Yeah. Subscribe. Anyways, cringy. But yeah, so fake mics. His is a real mic. It's just not on because we don't know how to connect it. That's connected to my phone because we're filming on my phone.
No, it's just $6,000 camera. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I need a thumbnail. All right. Thumbnail complete. What do you plan on doing after school, Bubba?
After school, like today, it's actually Christmas break, so I ain't got no school.
I mean, like after you graduate.
You
got what? 2 years left? A year? Year and a half?
2.
About 2.
2.5 almost.
No, you're not. Oh yeah, you're just a sophomore.
Mm-hmm. Just a sophomore.
Jeez, I thought you were a junior for some reason. I don't know why.
Because I look older than you.
A little bit. This dude's tall. So what you planning? What's your plan as of right now? Obviously, it'll change because mine changed.
Probably military and the plan for a long time, or I'm gonna buy the shop with a business loan.
You're gonna buy the business?
I'm gonna buy the business. I don't know where I'm gonna come up with
for
$750,000.
For your guys' sake, the business he's talking about is our family's lock and key business that they've had for years.
Since 1998.
Was owned by our great uncle and aunt, and then was given to.
He bought it.
Our cousin. He bought it. Bought by our cousin, and he's doing pretty good. He's had some pretty decent cars. He's had a 2018 dark blue Mustang GT Performance Pack car.
And then the motor gave up at a whopping 187 miles.
And then...
Not 1,000 miles, just 187 miles. It just gave up.
And then he traded that car in.
He got a new one.
He's
had 2 of those blue Mustangs.
He has. He got a new one, and then a customer wanted that car, and so Ford asked him to sell it to them. So he sold it to them and traded it in on a red, white stripe GT350. Here's a picture of a GT350 if you don't know what it looks like. Red with white stripes. That car was beautiful.
And he drove it for free for 3 years and made money on it.
Car was legit.
The Ford that he bought it from called him back and was like, hey, I want that.
Oh, let's tell that story after we get done. So he got rid of that GT350 eventually and got, what, an M2?
Yeah.
Competition?
M2 Carbon Comp.
An M2 Carbon Competition. That thing is legit. He's got it tuned, got an exhaust on it now.
550 horsepower, I think.
Something like that. Thing's legit. Anyways, so let's get to the story about the original, or the second, I guess, blue Mustang, on what happened to this car. So, the Ford dealership in our town, our cousin knows a lot of the people who own
they did with the
here.
Shelby, too.
Mm-hmm. So, they call him. They're like, hey, we have a customer who wants a car identical to yours. He wants your car. And so Ford was willing to pay for said car. So our cousin, Roberto, goes to said dealership, trades in on a 2018 Shelby GT350.
I think it was a 19.
Shelby GT350, red, white stripes. That car the blue car sat on the lot for what, 3-4 days and got backed into just like my car, except instead of the door, it was the quarter panel.
So yeah, it was donezo.
That car didn't get sold. Robert got away with a GT350, and that car sat on the lot for probably a good month and a half, 2 months before that car disappeared off the lot. So Robert got away with a GT350, and his car sat on the lot for 2 months because the customer, didn't buy it because it got backed into by some dude on the lot. Yeah, rebuilt title.
And then his GT350, Ford wrote him window sticker price, which is not even what he paid for it. Wrote him window sticker for it 3 years later.
Sold his GT350, went and bought an M2 carbon competition. Do I miss the GT350? Absolutely. There's nothing better than a 5.2 Voodoo.
No.
I've only ever been in the M2 twice. And that was before he got it tuned, I think.
It's got nittos on it now.
I'll do it.
It whipped good now.
Yeah. I have yet to be in the M2 recently. I've been in it before, just not very recently. But when I say this thing has all the carbon options, I mean every carbon option ever, inside and out.
It's got $12,000 worth of carbon on it alone. Just carbon.
He's coming. She's coming.
Oh no. Nana's after us. We should feature Nana on the show. Nana!
Are you guys going
We're
to
featuring you on the show.
Are we going to the candlelight service?
Are we going to the candlelit service?
I don't know. I went this morning. But are you wanting to go?
Are you going to the candlelit service?
I don't know.
I don't know if I really want to go to the candlelit service. That seems kind of odd.
No, it's very, very. It's worth it. You went this morning.
I went this morning.
What did you think?
It wasn't bad.
If AJ goes, I'll go.
Are we all go? When
I'm
is
trying to
everyone
get a
leaving?
count right now.
Oh,
Trying to get a count right now.
okay. We'll go.
Are you going to drive yourself then?
Yeah.
So I don't need to count you guys. You'll take your own car.
We'll take my car.
I wish I had a car.
Guess we're going to guess I'm going to a second candlelight service.
Candlelit service it is. If you don't know, Pomona Christian, best church ever.
Went there for this guy. Yeah, Pomona.
Pomona Christian.
Look up Pomona Christian Church. It is in Pomona, Missouri. Very small town. There's like 4 churches in the span of a mile, and ours is the biggest one. I've went there for probably my whole life, and
Same here.
I've never had any problems. I've always made friends. No one's ever treated me bad. They're very welcoming. Marcus is hilarious as all get out.
Oh, he's the best.
And our youth minister's pretty dope too.
He's bald.
He's bald. Jeremiah.
best.
Jeremiah.
He's bald, drives a white van.
Kind of miss him. Whatever.
He's not dead.
He's not
you
dead.
You just got out of the youth service.
I just moved out of. I just moved out of the youth service, but
he's old man now.
Yeah, I'm old, dude. I'm in college.
Oh, that sucks to be you.
Uh,
I saw this man going to college one day. He was walking to the gym.
Bro was just walking on the side of the street. I was like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, I'm walking to the gym. Bro was like 2 miles from his school and still had 2 miles to walk. Like,
Hey.
brother.
It is worth it for that pump, all right?
Bro, if you ever need a pump, just ask. I'll take you to the gym. If you can get me in, I mean, I'll go. Anyways.
Oh, good Lord, that sounds awful. If you can get me in, I'll come.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hello, how you doing? How's the coffee?
It's not great. Black coffee, can't do it.
Oh, you like it like you like your woman.
Emo.
I didn't say that. Anyways,
Jeez.
back to where we
Not
were.
gonna watch this, I don't think.
Oh, no one watches this. There's like 3 views on the first 2 episodes, so welcome to episode 4 where no one's gonna watch.
Let's hope this doesn't get popular. All right.
Hopefully, maybe if this does actually kick off, I'll get a setup and I'll have you on a lot of the time because you make a great podcast, friend, co-host, whatever it is.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll have a car and we'll swap back and forth.
You can. You can be my co-host.
I will be your co-host.
Obviously, I'll have other co-hosts on. All right.
Trying to call a cat. What are you doing there?
Top 3 fast food restaurants.
Oh. What are we considering fast food? Because I know some people consider like Wingstop fast food.
No. Drive-through.
You can drive through Wingstops.
Real drive-throughs. Burger King, McDonald's, KFC,
So
Sonic.
the basics.
Yeah.
All right. Number one, I'm kind of biased on this one because I worked there for a year. Steak and Shake. It slaps when I make the burgers. All my coworkers suck. Not even gonna lie, they can't even keep the lobby clean. But if you ever catch me working, I'll make you a banger burger.
Banger burger. Dude's gas. Anyways, continue. Number one, Steak and Shake.
Number one's gotta be Steak and Shake. If it's like summertime, gotta go Sonic. Just because
Slushies and
you can't beat that foot long.
You can't beat foot-long slushies and milkshakes, all from the same place, dude.
Same place.
Gas.
And you can get a pretzel anytime you want.
Just go up. You ever been able to go through a drive-through and get a pretzel? Now you can.
Sonic.
You can literally get whatever you want from Sonic, essentially.
Okay, do we consider Sonic a drive-through? It's more like a movie park-in. You know,
it's not like a drive-through; it's a drive-in.
Yeah. So what do we consider it?
I'll consider it fast food because it's
everywhere. Oh, it is still fast food, but is it a drive-through? That's I mean, you can still drive through a Sonic.
The Sonic in Salem is drive-through.
So yes, Sonics are
some
considered
Sonics are drive-through. Ours just so happens to not be. It just has 4 aisles of drive-ins.
So many aisles.
So many places, and all of them are full all of the time.
Yeah, it is. Every time you drive by there, unless they're closed,
it's full.
It's completely packed.
You gotta like drive around that bit. You gotta drive around that thing like 2 times.
Are you guys ready?
You get in there.
All right, number 3. We gotta speed this up.
We do guys speed this up. We gotta leave soon. Probably a Popeyes.
Popeyes. That's number 3.
Unless.
All right, I'm gonna speed run my 3.
Unless we're in like Louisiana, it's gonna be like a chicken place.
We need to be all going in about 5 minutes or so.
All right, we'll be upstairs.
5 minutes, boys.
Okay.
5 minutes.
5-minute warning. I'm speed run my 3. All right, number 1, I gotta go McDonald's. King of the fast food. King of fast food. Where we are. I don't live in California. We don't have In-N-Out. Okay, I'm sorry. I've never eaten at In-N-Out. King of
In-N-Out either.
King of fast food, McDonald's. You can get two McChickens and a large sweet tea for less than $5. Okay,
just because he's in college.
In college, cheap. I'm gonna put one up there that I haven't done in a really long time. No, hang on. I'm gonna go Taco Bell, number 2, because
Valid.
only Mexican fast food restaurant. If you think about it,
call that Mexican.
if you call it Mexican, hey, it's tacos. It's tacos and burritos. You know what's the any other Mexican fast food restaurants? Name them. Exactly.
Salmoneros.
Whatever.
You can drive through Salmoneros.
Whatever. I don't even know what that is. And then number 3, I'm gonna put it up there because I ate it today, and it's the only other place I've eaten. Sonic goes number 4. Dairy Queen goes number 5. Number 3 goes to KFC because today I finally had their mac and cheese chicken wraps. Those things are gas. I had 2 of them today.
He was munching on one while driving. They were that good.
They're gas.
He couldn't put it down. He was munching.
They're gas. Crispy chicken, creamy mac and cheese. Like, these things are actually pretty gas. 2 of them for $5. Not as good as McDonald's. 2 for like 4 and a large sweet tea. But
I can't wait to watch this video back and every time you go quiet to see if they can actually hear you because that's not an actual mic.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, those are my top 5. McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC. No, my mic. KFC.
Technical difficulties.
And then Sonic, Dairy Queen. Put your 4 and 5 in there.
It's gotta be McDonald's is 4. DQ is 5 because their chicken tenders and that gravy.
Ooh, chicken tenders and gravy.
You can't beat
It is
so good.
DQ gravy though.
Oh man, I don't even know.
And sometimes they're bread. Depends on the Dairy Queen.
Depends on the Dairy Queen. The bread be moist sometimes.
It do be gas sometimes. Gravy's always gas. Chicken's always gas.
Separate though, not always the best. Gotta have the chicken and the gravy. If you use someone else's chicken.
Best ice cream to get from somewhere. So DQ, Steak and Shake, Sonic.
It's gotta be McDonald's when you can get it.
When you can get it. McFlurry's?
No, not a McFlurry.
Sundays?
Just a straight up cone.
Just a cone?
Like a vanilla cone. Oh my gosh, that brings you back to the childhood right there.
Childhood.
You just like, hey mom, can I get a cone?
And then they say their ice cream machine's not working.
The
Hey,
one time she lets you.
Is your ice cream machine running? Mm-hmm. Well, you better go catch it.
That'd be the first time that ever. First
Is
time
your ice cream machine running?
Yeah.
Whoa!
It's about a 75% chance the ice cream here machine is working. 25%.
Yeah, here? In our
Here?
town? It always working.
Always working.
The only
Anywhere
time it
else-
doesn't work was when it's 100 degrees outside. They're like, no, we can't make it because it won't freeze.
Yeah. So most of the
I've
time.
had that happen at your place before. A Steak and Shake?
Oh yeah.
I was
we
like,
had that-
can I have a milkshake? They're like, no, you can't. I was like,
So we had a day. It was 105 outside.
would
And,
not freeze milkshakes.
And we literally could not freeze. Like we had the bags of freeze in our deep freezer, or the bags of cream in our deep freezer. We'd bring them out, put a little bit in there, and then had to run them back to the deep freezer so it stayed cold. And then we can make one like every 15 minutes.
We had the 5-minute warning at 15 minutes. We're at 19 minutes now, so I think it's time to.
I think it's time to end it.
We're on our way to candlelight service, as you've seen in the last clip.
We lied. We are continuing.
We are going to continue.
Oh yes, the creek.
Oh, wow, everyone left when we were not paying attention. Gotta get out of here.
We were setting up.
We were setting up this. I'm gonna turn this off so I can see you. You can still see me, but you need to be able to see him. Where were we? Fast food?
Oh yeah, we were on fast food.
Speaking of McDonald's,
there is a McDonald's right here.
right next to your mom's house.
Oh, it's rainy. We can do stupid things.
do skitty skids.
Oh, the 4-cylinder Stang.
What were your top 5 again?
It was Steak and Shake.
Speaking of.
Yep, Steak and Shake's where I work. We got Steak and Shake. I can't even remember, to be honest. Gotta hit that clean. It's Steak and Shake. Can't remember what my second one was. No traction at all.
See that? That's dope. Anyways.
Robert Beamer can do that dry.
Shut up. That's enough for today. Anyways, you're at your top 5. Mine were what? McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC,
You said,
Sonic, DQ.
yeah. DQ Sonic was my third or second one, I do believe.
What was? Sonic. Yeah, and then Popeyes.
Yeah, and then Popeyes.
Which, not a bad one, but I never liked Popeye's chicken. And you know why? Because I've seen a video of some dude eating Popeye's chicken and maggots came out of the chicken. And I never liked Popeyes again.
You guys know how, controversial topic, do you guys know how Little Caesars makes their pizza sauce?
No, do not.
So they take a tub, massive tub. You know, like the tubs you put, like, in storage? Like a storage bin.
Storage bin.
They fill it with tomato paste, water, and seasoning. And they use a drill to mix it all up.
Hey,
And
whatever
that's
works.
But them $5 pizzas are good.
That's how we mix our concrete. With a drill.
Ooh, a green XB. With
A green XB.
I think I almost bought that XB. If that's the XB I'm thinking it is. I almost bought
I still can't believe you didn't get that Nova. Kind of sad.
I will get the Nova. I just need funds. I
You
gotta.
know, I just realized, like, I mounted this over my mirror. I could mount it on the back side,
Oh, see.
but I don't want to move it.
So you don't have to see it. Yeah, but then you'd have to unscrew this thing, flip it around.
Yeah, which is why I don't want to do it.
It's too much effort.
And we're driving and on our way to the candlelight service.
So, if I do get the Nova, which it'll be soon. If I get it, it'll be in like a month.
Yeah. This is gonna be one of the longer podcast episodes. I can probably do a podcast with this man all day long.
It's loud.
Is it loud?
The Nova's loud. So, the Nova is a 1976 Chevy Nova. It's got a 350 in it. It's an auto.
4-door?
No, 2-door.
2-door?
2-door.
4-door.
2-door Nova. And the interior's been completely restored. I love the thing.
I've never seen it in person.
It's a little bit out of my budget. It's right over there. It's a little bit out of my budget right now, but the guy's been trying to sell it for 3 years. So I think he'll hold on to it for a little bit longer. I'm buying it for more than he was asking for it, just because I wanted it.
You don't do that. That's not how you bargain, bro.
His son died. So I was like, dang.
Moment of silence, RP.
So,
anyways,
I was like, yeah, that's fine. $5,000. It's not that bad.
What's it got in a 305?
350. Makes a whole. The power.
I still don't know what motor's in Papa's truck.
It's got less power than this thing has, but uses more gas than a V12. Yes. It's got a cam in it. It lopes. It goes. Bub, 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 bub. I love it. It's the best.
Could you do that again?
Bub, 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 bub. Beautiful. I know. I sound
Ooh,
just.
is that a Mustang up there?
Sound
in
just like a
traffic?
350.
Is that what I'm seeing?
I don't know. Those do look like the Mustang taillights.
This guy's going slow as nutsack. Speed limit's 55, dude.
He's going 40. Ooh. Controversial topic. Let's talk about that right now. If you are going 40 in a 55, get off the road.
You need to be under the prison.
Like you should be like on a sidewalk.
You should be in the sidewalk.
Yeah, you should be walking. That is so slow. Especially people on the highway that are doing like 50 and like a 70. Oh my gosh.
Now, what is an okay speed to be going on a highway if the speed limit's 65 mile an hour?
If it's 65, 60.
And faster than 65. What, 70? 70 good?
I mean, I go like 90.
Legally,
70. I go like 72.
it is indeed a Mustang.
I set the
Looks
cruise
like a
on
2012 from those taillights.
Arkansas.
V6. Loud. Hear that? Probably not.
Yeah, you probably not.
That's a 2012 from the looks of it. 2012, 2011. Not updated rear end. V6 car.
Hey, you had a V6 car for a little bit.
I did. I said that in one of my past videos, a black car. It was a V6 performance pack car, had an intake tune, exhaust, etc. I had Recaro seats, which is, if you go back to my YouTube channel, that's the car we filmed most of the videos in. We did a freeze-dried candy in that car.
We did two.
The giveaway is the Recaro seats that I no longer have. I liked that car, and I don't regret getting rid of it, but if I had to have another car, if I had to put one thing in this car that car had, is the Recaros. Those Recaros were mad comfortable, and they reclined more.
They did. You could literally go flat.
You go almost flat.
Let's talk about something on this car.
All right.
So, this car has power forward and back seats, power up and down.
Power everything. No lumbar
got-
support.
No.
Manual and back.
You got a manual up and down. You
Manual up and back. No lumbar support.
Which, lumbar's alright. Except for your scoliosis. We could use some lumbar for you.
I could use some lumbar for my scoliosis. Hence why I sit up so straight in the car.
But that not power back and forth, it's a little weird. I wonder if it was an option in this car.
It's an option to have half power seats.
I wonder how much more.
This is a base model car. Base model steering wheel, base model seats, cloth. I had the base model wheels before I put the GT350 wheels on it.
This thing was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Its engine start stop button is in the center.
Let's go look at. Let's go.
Germex. Let's talk about that. Do you actively use Germex?
Do not. I work in an auto body shop. We have 4 sinks. I just wash my hands.
Valid. I hate the way Germex feels on my hands.
The fact that you could put this much Germex on your hand and your whole hand is soaked for the next 20 minutes and smells like booty cheeks.
Okay, there are some Germexes that reek. I don't know what Germexes
Gonna
they
have to
are,
start wrapping this up. We almost there, boy.
but they stink.
Yeah.
There's one in my school. Every time you get a pump of that, it's just nasty smelling.
Well,
we like Dollar
this probably will be the end of the episode. Finally.
General.
Do I know that?
We gotta come back.
Do I know that? No. No idea. This could be.
A 12-hour long episode. You don't know.
I could be with this guy all night. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, continue, share, whatever. Honestly, don't care. No one watches this. The last couple of videos have gotten like 4 views. Do something with this video. Whether you've learned something, you argued with us, post comments, I don't care. It was fun having you yet again on the podcast. Again, hopefully we can have you on again. If the audio has been better, let me know. This mic, I hope, is helping. The whole reason I bought it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces.
Peace.
Oh, that sucked.